Hey babes, it's Vera, founder and CEO of Pellatini, and today I'm super excited to show you guys a plan with me in our very own Monarch dotted notebook. Yes, we are mostly known for our January to December planners that already have a monthly grid for each month, and then in between that, a weekly layout for each week. But we also have these really cute notebooks that we launched last year. And for those of you guys who don't know, we have two types of notebooks. We have a lined one and a dotted one. And the lined one is more so your typical notebook, I would say, but the dotted one can double down as a dotted notebook, but it also works as a bullet journal. And I am so excited to show you guys how I sometimes use my dotted notebook to actually a bullet journal, because it's just like a different sensation. It's like super therapeutic. You get to create whatever layout you want. Let's just get started with what I have going on for the month of April.
Okay, so this is how our Monarch notebook cover looks like, and I'm just gonna be using the dotted version. First, I wanted to do a monthly overview, so I went ahead and measured the spacing for the grids so everything is nice and even. And then I went in and drew the actual grids. I decided to go with a nice magenta color to write in my Monday to Sunday labels, and then a darker pink marker for the actual dates. Oh my gosh, it's looking so cute already. Obviously my bar is pretty low. This month's vibe is going to be like a spring fashion inspired layout, so I'm going to be cutting out images from a magazine. I found this really pretty blush pink rose that I wanted to include on the corner of the layout, given that it is spring and it would be a nice base for my April label if I decided to do, oh yes, I decided to do something. I really wanted this Vogue-ish font for this month to give it that fashion vibe, so here we are gluing and fixing stuff that got covered. Next up, Christian Dior. Loved this pattern, so snip, snip, bitch, hee. I think it just looks so good with the rose. And a little Hermes never hurt anybody, so I went ahead and overlaid that on top of an article cut out for some dimension. I also really liked this issue number and felt like it definitely ties in this whole theme, and I picked a navy blue background for a cool pop of color. I actually ripped the edges here instead of cutting it to give it more of a raw textured look. Next, I took some of our Tumblr stickers and scattered it around to bring a more playful look into this layout, and then went in with our Boss Babe sticker sheet to plan out the month with some edit, upload, and social stickers, and basically filled in a couple of already planned dates with my Rose Quartz Power Crystal pen, of course. So yeah.
This is how my monthly grid turned out. I really like it. I wanted to go with this like nostalgic magazine scrapbook, like Mean Girls burn book vibe. Because we are in quarantine, I will say that this month's spread is like so not what my life looks like on the daily. I have like 2 sessions of house party with friends and just basically focusing a lot more on content. That's why we have a lot of like edit stickers, uploads, posts, photo shoot brainstorms. Moving on.
Now we are going to create a 4-section to-do area, preferably one for each week. I found this super retro Hollywood sign. I loved the palm tree and sunset colors, so I decided to cut that out. Next up, I found these articles that had super cool spacing with the words, and I wanted to use it as a base for my watercolor flowers. I just stenciled out some flower outlines and colored them in with some colored pencils. Nothing too fancy here. And then I found another even cooler article that had super unique spacing and fonts that I needed to use somewhere. So I decided to do a cute little matchy-matchy across from the other piece we just finished, but just with smaller flowers. Okay, when I saw this L page, I knew I needed to include it somewhere because the hot pink just looks so good with this grayish background. And then I just slapped a good old Louis Vuitton logo over it to be all cute and bougie.
Super proud of how this next section came about. I mean, like, just look at this. Obviously, you guys saw it took me forever to color these two flowers, but I just felt like it needed a little bit of, like, you know, a pop of color. I personally think that I'm gonna use this area more so for like life to-dos because I do have the regular Pellatini planner and I like to put all my work stuff there. I got plenty of life chores that I need to do. So girl, don't you worry. I be filling up all these squares. You know, like laundry, cleaning, it's just like all this bullshit. I feel like whenever I have super boring things to do, I like writing it in something that looks decently cute and pretty. So when I finish it, I'm like so proud. I'm like, watered my plants. Check. It just makes you want to do them more, you know? Having a post-it that says laundry, I'm just gonna be like, bye. Next up, we have the final and last section that I did for this month.
And for the final section, I used some blush washi tape that had gold freckles on them and made a lifestyle section and a monthly goal section up on top. I ended up using a section of a Cartier ad and its iconic red hue as a base to layer over another Dior piece, and then finished it off with some Gucci in the opposite corner with another round of our Tumblr stickers. Adding some finishing touches, and we are officially done.
This is how it all came about. I love it. I think this is like such a cool and fun way to kind of like end the month with like a bang. Movies to watch and books to read. Obviously, like I said, we're in quarantine, so I really want to catch up on a bunch of movies that I've been wanting to watch and, you know, dust off dumb books and kind of read a little bit more. And I can literally look at my bookshelf right now and I know that I've bought all of them and I've read none of them. So that's that. And then this last section, I feel like it was really needed, especially for the month of April. Everything will be Gucci. Basically, everything will be okay, but falling more on that whole fashion trend. And plus, like, this Gucci spread, I was shook that this color combo was actually available in this magazine because it's like the cutest thing ever. That is basically how I planned out my April bullet journal layout. Let me know if you guys like these videos. I want to do these every single month just so we can get like a different theme going, and these are really fun to do, so hopefully you guys like them. That is all I have for you guys today. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!